confused with where you're going in life, looking to make a difference? Want to explore Canada? Join Katimavik, a program which challenges young people to take advantage of an amazing opportunity to make a difference for a Canadian community and for themselves. Spend 6 months in 2 unique Canadian communities and get your life started on the right track.
Hi, my name is Katimavik, and I am a project leader in the Villeray House in Montreal, and I have been a project leader since June of 2011.
Hi, my name is Tara Champion. I'm from Fredericton, New Brunswick.
Hi, I'm Jordan Sparrow, and I'm from Mississauga, Ontario.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Cynthia Lapointe, je viens de Rivière-à-Pierre, Portneuf, Québec.
Hey, I'm Sean. I'm from Mississauga, Ontario. I'm 18 years old.
I'm Lane from Belleville, Alberta, 18 years old as well.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Nilzan, j'ai 18 ans, je viens de Québec, puis je suis au programme Katimavik.
My name is Sylviane, and I am the French teacher for the Katimavik group in Villeray.
Mon nom est Guillaume Voyer et je suis coordinateur de projet pour Katimavik depuis maintenant 5 ans. Je m'occupe des projets de Montréal et aussi d'un projet en Estrie.
Salut, je suis Stéphanie, je viens de Québec.
Katimavik has taught me a lot about cooking and making bread and also how I interact with others.
There's like 11 of us with all our own unique personalities.
My favorite part of Katimavik has been able to see a part of Canada totally different from where I'm from, as well as learning more about the culture of a very different part of Canada from where I'm from.
Katimavik group life is like really interesting because it's so diverse because it's youth from all over Canada. So like everyone is just like has something to bring to the table.
I think Katimavik is a really valuable program for youth because it gives them an opportunity not only to separate themselves from their home and their family and the community that they have gotten to know well. It places them outside of their comfort zones and forces them to challenge certain behaviors and ideals and things about themselves. So in essence, I think it's a really big learning curve and learning opportunity.
My favorite part of Katimavik is that you're never really alone. It's a really big group and you can make lots of friends, and if you ever have something to talk about, there's always someone who's there to listen.
Donc la base du programme Katimavik sont en fait les compétences que les volontaires vont pouvoir développer à travers toutes les activités qu'ils vont faire durant leur séjour à Katimavik. Donc en fait, il y a 8 compétences principales qui se divisent en sous-compétences ou éléments de compétences qui eux-mêmes se divisent ensuite en critères de compétences. À travers tout ça, ils peuvent développer ces compétences et ainsi devenir des citoyens plus engagés dans le monde de demain, mais aussi le monde d'aujourd'hui.
J'ai appris à vivre avec différentes personnes qui viennent de différents milieux. Fait que je n'étais pas habituée vu que je suis une enfant unique. Donc c'est vraiment une grosse expérience pour moi.
It's a really cultural city. There's just so much to do in terms of like going to see a show,
Improv shows. There's dance classes.
There's
moving to a tango class. Biodome, museums all over the place.
Yeah.
Really nice architecture here.
The thing I've learned most in Katimavik is developing my French skills. My second language, my ability to communicate in my second language has improved significantly.
Je pense que Katimavik m'a aidé à améliorer mon anglais en me mettant dans un environnement anglophone. Dans notre groupe, par exemple, on est 11, mais il y a 8 anglophones, 3 francophones, dont moi.
Katimavik, c'est une bonne option pour pouvoir apprendre la langue seconde parce qu'on est dans des communautés francophones et anglophones. Puis aussi parce que dans la maison Katimavik, le monde parle un peu des 2 langues. Fait que comme ça, on peut entendre de l'anglais puis du français pas mal tous les jours.
When we talk about Katimavik as being a tool to help people learn a second language, absolutely it's an amazing tool to help someone learn a second language because you'll be immersed in an environment where you're not using your primary language most likely, especially if you're a francophone.
Bon, pour les anglophones, si tu veux parler le français, viens à Katimavik, t'as pas le choix!
Katimavik provides young Canadians with the opportunity to volunteer in community development initiatives across the country and develop valuable transferable employment skills.
Hi there, my name is Tubbo Nisbet. I'm a volunteer with Katimavik at Ecole Champlain.
My name is Cynthia Morgan, and I'm responsible here for the lunch services at Champlain School. I'm an intervenante, which is basically a social service worker, and we have lunches here to kids. This is a sector that is very poor, so a lot of the children and the parents need our help, and they get lunch, hot lunches for 75 cents contribution from the parents, and the school board pays the rest, and it's a worthwhile cause, as you can see. And we enjoy having Katimavik people to help us, because as you can see, I have not enough ears or eyes or hands to deal with all this, but we appreciate a lot the help that the Katimavik brings us, and the children love them.
At school here, we have a lunch program for the kids. It's a fairly impoverished area, and so the school has a subsidized lunch program. The kids pay 50 cents. They get a proper, full lunch every day. So when I come, I just help them set up the room for the lunch, or the room for the lunch, and then greet the kids. We get them settled, sit down. The kids all serve their food. We just help facilitate the lunch. Then we bring them outside, either outside here to play or into the gym, and then bring them inside and get them ready, and then hand them off back to their teachers. And then once we're done here, I go back to La Laurence, the Family Resource Center, and we do after-school programs with the kids, kind of just positive stuff. We go outside, we go swimming, we go skating, just lots of to keep them active and busy and doing fun stuff.
We've been getting Katimavik people for the last 5 or 6 years. They're very much appreciated, and we get about 3 a year because they stay like 3 months at a time. So it's fun to have also new blood. I'd like to have more of them. What we have them do is we have them, as you can see, they play with the children, which is a plus. But they also have to supervise and make sure that there's no fighting, no bad language, no arguments. He helps us with the service. He helps us with setting up the salle. Like you saw, we have a room that we have to take the tables down. He helps with cleaning up also. Geez, what don't they do? I've never had Katimavik say no to me. They do it all. And they even put up with all these kids, and they're a wonderful plus. I can't imagine not having their help. I don't remember how it was before we had their help, so very appreciated.
It's nice to see that the kids seem to really appreciate having Katimavik around, and you can really tell that the work partners do really appreciate having our help. And in the community, you can just see that that it's a lot of help, because they can't always have enough staff on to accommodate, to facilitate all the kids. So having Katimavik volunteers around really does help the community and the school as a whole. Working with kids takes a lot of leadership and sternness, and so I've learned a lot of leadership qualities working with kids in the school, and learning to be fair yet stern, being, cool, but also having to, know when it's time for work and when it's time for play. And it's useful working with kids, but even in a other work environment, having a kind of leadership role and kind of be, I guess, like the playmaker. It's a lot of useful life skills.
Okay, Tavos help us. He's a young man, he helped us. He called me always a policeman, and he's just great.
Cheering with Katimavik these last few months has been awesome. I went to college, had no idea what I wanted to do, so if I wasn't out here volunteering, helping with these kids, I would just be at home playing video games all day, doing nothing with my life. But this is an awesome way to get out, see the country, learn French, and just have an awesome 6 months of my life.
Hi, my name is Juliet Sullivan, and I'm from Peterborough, Ontario. Hi, I'm Emily Matheson and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, and we work at La Radisson. At La Radisson, it's a center for physically and mentally disabled adults. Most of the clients here are in wheelchairs from a variety of things like cerebral palsy or they've been in accidents.
Around 90% of the clients are in wheelchairs.
So the whole facility is wheelchair accessible. It's interesting talking to them and getting to know them and knowing their story and learning more about the diseases and backgrounds they come from. The patients here are so much fun. They're great. I love working with them every day.
Yeah, they're really nice. It's like really cool to get to know them. They love to make jokes. Even if I don't get them sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they love to talk. And at Radisson, me and Emily help feed the clients.
We also help sign them in and sign them out, so reading them, talking to them. And we also help Romy, the animator, lead activities that they do throughout the day. Working at La Radisson is awesome. The patients here have such a positive attitude. They have so many challenges and obstacles to overcome, but they always come in every day with the biggest smiles and they're hilarious.
Je m'appelle Romy, je suis animatrice socioculturelle au centre communautaire Radisson. J'ai accueilli 2 sessions de volontaires Katimavik, donc une en automne avec une stagiaire qui venait du Québec, donc qui parlait français. Et cette session, donc 3 stagiaires avec Juliette, Émilie et Sean que j'ai intégré aux différentes activités du centre. Il y avait une barrière de la langue avec 2 des volontaires, mais ça n'a pas empêché qu'ils s'intègrent quand même bien dans l'équipe. Et leur travail a été de m'aider, de me seconder dans les différentes activités. Donc je leur ai donné différentes tâches à faire, ce qu'ils ont effectué avec brio, si je peux dire ça comme ça.
On offre à les femmes à la Saint-Valentin. C'est
Bonjour, je m'appelle Cédric. Je suis un stagiaire à Radisson depuis maintenant 1 an. Je suis avec les personnes de Katimavik qui nous aident à nourrir les personnes, à animer les activités et ils sont très aidants, même s'ils ne comprennent pas tout le temps le français. Ça les aide à apprendre le français, puis nous, ça nous aide à apprendre l'anglais en même temps. Puis ils nous aident beaucoup dans les activités, ils sont participatifs.
Working at Katimavik has been a blast. I've learned so much. The thing about Katimavik is there's so many diverse work placements that it caters to your interests.
Katimavik has been really awesome and it's really fun and I think everyone should do it, so come on out and join Katimavik.
Hi, it's Justin Trudeau, MP for Papineau, former former chair of the board of directors of Katimavik. I believe in Katimavik. I think it's a phenomenal program because it gives young people the opportunity to discover not just that they're leaders of tomorrow, but that they're leaders today. Everything they do in terms of serving, in terms of building, in terms of discovering their own capacities, in terms of seeing the world right across the country, discovering their own capacities and expanding their own ability to make Canada a better country, one community at a time, is extremely important. The opportunities that young people get, the experience they establish, the opportunity for learning life skills and conflict resolution and in perfecting your second language are all things that make it an extraordinary program that I hope continues for many years to come.
I would recommend Katimavik because if you don't know what you want to do after high school, you can figure it out because there's so many workplaces and different opportunities to figure everything out and many experiences.
You don't know what you want to do after high school and you just have no idea. Katimavik, it's just like me. Katimavik was perfect for me. It's something to do in the meantime, be productive.
I think usually at the end of a program, at the end of a 6-month program, people find that they've learned a lot about themselves, but also a lot about other people, and that becomes a really valuable experience in making the next decisions in their lives.
Join Katimavik. It's a really fun experience.
Just come check us out.
Allez à Katimavik.
Go Katimavik!
Come to Katimavik!